He said you need to take it seriously. Show the way for others. And you will find honor in the kingdom. God is good, y'all. He said, unless you do far better than the Pharisees in the matter of right living, you won't know the first thing about entering into the kingdom of God. Lord have mercy. The Pharisees wanted it all for themselves. Didn't want to lead nobody to Christ. As a matter of fact, at one point they didn't believe. But we are to believe. Well, Jesus Christ gives another warning. Pastor Hughes, he said, be careful of the tongue. He said, now you're familiar with the command by the ancients. In other words, do not murder. He said, I'm telling you that anyone who is so much as angry at a brother or a sister, they have committed murder. He said carelessly. Somebody said carelessly. Carelessly call a brother an idiot. And you just might find yourself hauled off into court. God is all right, amen. My God. He said thoughtfulness. And change it into thoughtless. He said think before you speak. Oh God, my God, he's right here. He said, if you yell stupid, listen to me now, stupid at a sister. My God, y'all didn't catch that. Oh, let me say it like I said. If you yell stupid, Sister King, at a sister, can I say it like that? At a sister, you are on the brink of hellfire. I don't know about you, brother, but if you're ever going to call a woman a name, let me want to be backing up at the same time. All right. They caught that one, didn't they? Be backing up at the same time. But here it is in the text, Pastor. That means that the simple moral fact is, what I'm saying is that words kill. Jesus said, listen, this is how I want you to conduct yourself in these matters. He said, if you enter the place of worship and about to make an offering, you suddenly remember a grudge that a friend has against you. Watch this, Pastor. He said, abandon your offering. Notice he didn't say take your offering. He said abandon your offering. That means to leave them right there. He said leave immediately. Go to your friend and make things right. Then and only then, he said come back and work things out with God. God is good, isn't he? Notice he didn't say, well, you got your offering in your hand, and you're married with somebody, and you thought about it, and turned around. He said, leave them there, and go do what you got to do. Here it is once again. He said, you're out. If you're out on the streets, and you run into an old enemy, he said, don't lose a minute to make things right. He said, you are the candlelight that's lit into the world. He said, make the first move and make things right with him or her. He said, after all, if you leave the first move up to them, knowing their track record, come on somebody, he said, you're likely to end up in court, my God, or maybe in jail. Because some people haven't forgotten about remember when, and they'll take you to court. He said, if that happens, he said, you won't even get out without a stiff fine. Lord have mercy. But he said this right here, he said, you are familiar with the old written law, love your friends. And his unwritten companion, meaning that it's not in the scripture, to hate your enemies. It's not in there. He said, so what I'm saying is love your enemies. Let them bring out the best in you and not the worst.